Broadcasting live from the Windy City on the plain of Illinois, this is Tap Tap Concede. Welcome everybody to Tap Tap Concede. My name is Graham. Joining me is Nelson.
Hey, I'm here.
And Wheeler.
I have one drink.
And hey, so do I.
Me too.
Yeah.
Nice.
And today, we're going to be cracking some packs. But first, I want to remind you all that this show is brought to you by Card Kingdom. Check out cardkingdom.com/LRR to get yourself some packs to crack. Asterisk if you live in the U.S. But they will ship singles anywhere in the world. Actually, I think that... I think
they get older packs.
Yeah, they will
right?
ship older packs. I think if it's... Although I was going to say if it's in standard, but now standard is bigger.
I think the rule is if it's out of print.
Okay.
Like if it's actively not being printed anymore, they can ship it
Okay.
outside of the U.S.
Well, it's a good place for your singles no matter where you live. And they have tremendous customer service, and we like them a lot. And you can tell them loading ready run sent me button, please, and they'll give you a little 1-inch button, and I don't know what it says right now, but it's going to be funny.
I think it's she king on my card till I dumb.
I don't think that's it.
What?
Nor do I think that one exists.
Are we sure?
And I doubt they'd let us print it, but I love it.
I mean, we did put serving commander. So
Yeah, but they were chill with that. I don't know. Also, we want to shout out to sponsor Dragon Shield. Use the code LRRMTG5 to get yourself a 5% discount off of anything on the Dragon Shield store. And, of course, this show and everything that we do is brought to you by you and your support of our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun or becoming a member on this channel. We really appreciate it.
One more quick piece of housekeeping. You heard his disembodied voice earlier, but James is on tech.
Oh, yeah, right. Hey, James.
I have no drinks.
Oh,
Nice.
poor James.
So, some of us were at MagicCon Chicago this past weekend. It was a fun time. A bunch of people came out to our meet and greets. Each of them was over their 90-minute booking. We saw a lot of people, met a lot of fans from all over the world, from as far away as the Philippines, and I think Ireland.
Those are far places.
They're pretty close. Well, Philippines and Ireland are pretty close together.
Yeah, they're basically next door. And a bunch of people came out to our panel, even though it was at the same time as the preview panel, to see the premiere of Friday Nights, the first episode of which has gone up. And thank you so much for the amazing positive reaction to it. It's been really wonderful and heartening to see that all of our hard work has resulted in such enjoyment from you, so thank you for that. And then Kathleen had her D&D game that she ran, which we're hoping to get a recording of that we can air on the tabletop channel for you to see, because it was a really fun one-shot set in the returning to the Camp Nettleby scenario that Kathleen used previously on Dice Friends. And then also we got up to some other stuff that perhaps you'll see the fruits of later on this very channel. But amongst the things that we were presented with over the course of the weekend was many crack-a-packs. This is what we came back with. For audio listeners, I'm holding a big pile of booster packs. Actually, I guess I can count. Hang on. 2, 4,
It's got to be at least 2 sealed
10,
bills.
It's like a Scooby-Doo sandwich of packs.
18. At least 20 packs of various eras and styles, and that's awesome. But we thought, boy, it's going to take us a while to get to these, and especially because once they go into the Crack-a-Pack drawer, it's all random after that, right? We're still pulling stuff out of there from like, oh, it's PAX West 2019, so who knows when we'd get a chance to see them. So what we've done is we've selected 3 of them and pulled them out, and we're going to open them now, so that there's some kind of immediacy from MagicCon Chicago, because why not? Starting with this one, we figured that Streets of New Capenna is the most Chicago set. So we're going to start with this Streets of New Capenna collector booster, which was given to us by Nifleon at MagicCon Chicago. Includes 8 to 10 traditional foil cards. May contain, and then there's a whole bunch of numbers. Includes a combination of 5 cards of rarity, rare or higher, 2 to 5 uncommons, 4 to 7 commons, and a land. Traditional foil, borderless mythic planeswalker in less than 1% of boosters.
Thanks, Nifleon.
Yeah. I find it very funny to read the disclosures of how likely you are to get certain cards.
Okay.
I think the collector boosters especially are very susceptible to the... Oh, no, I ruined it. I opened it too much, and now it's got no No.
It's got no air to pop.
It's got no air to pop.
no air bubble.
I ruined it. All right. Anyone remember how these are collated?
I feel like,
The good stuff's at the front.
yeah, possibly the good stuff will be.
Oh, it's upside down. Okay.
right, but you might be hitting like your rares and
Yikes.
random chance things immediately.
All right. They're real wibbly.
Okay.
I don't think you can. Oh, no, you can sort of see that on camera.
The
All right.
technical term is wibbly.
Yeah. First up, we got Crooked Custodian.
1 and a black for a 3/2 ETB tapped.
That's correct.
I don't think this is what the intention of this was.
I was like, are
Well,
we
I
playing
didn't
this game now?
remember. Yeah.
We can.
I mean, if we want to. I couldn't help myself.
No, you're good.
Yeah. That's a fine include in the decks, right? This guy was fine.
I just thought of a Card Kingdom button that would sell like hotcakes.
Oh, good.
My set code is ADHD.
That's good.
It's pandering.
that.
It's relatable. It's great.
This guy, I didn't play a ton. He does have 3 power for casualty, but you really wanted to be banned in this set. If you could
That's
possibly
true.
help
I
it.
forgot about that. I forgot how messed up that was. Well, hey, speaking of which, it's the Speakeasy server. You want a shot at this one? No?
Green and a white for a 2/2 alliance. Get a +1/+1 counter whenever a creature comes in. I don't know.
Is this 4 and a white for like a 2/4, 2/5 flying bird? The one at ETBs you gain 1 for each creature you control?
You got everything right except the power and toughness. Yeah, it's
Or 3/3. Oh.
5 mana 3/3 with flying. You gain a life for each other creature. You
Full disclosure, I have not drafted this set.
really?
I think I did maybe. Did we do a fam jam for
I don't
this?
know if you need to disclose that if you're just going to remember every card verbatim. It's like
Well, this
that
one's
it's just making us feel worse.
This one's a bird. It's a bird tender.
Bird tender.
It is a bird tender.
Bird tender.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Celestial Regulator. Do you remember this one?
Nah,
too?
you made that up.
That's the 1 blue and a white for a 2/3 flying angel. That like when it comes
yeah.
into play, you
2/3.
tap a thing and
If it was your own thing,
you put a
draw
shield
card or
counter
something?
on it
Before you show
or
it.
something.
Sorry, what?
It's like, doesn't it do something different if you tap your own thing versus if you tap their thing?
It puts a counter on, like a stun counter on something. I
Okay.
think
Nelson's
maybe or a shield
correct.
counter on yours.
It does a different thing if you target your own thing,
Yeah.
right?
So it's an angel advisor. When it enters the battlefield, you choose a target creature you don't control and tap it. If you control a creature with a counter, then the chosen creature also doesn't untap. Oh. Which I guess they would be a stun counter now, but maybe they... Was this
I don't
before
know.
stun counters?
No, I don't know if they can errata stun counters versus just like the ability that needs the card to
No.
remember, because they work differently with like proliferate and the Osloth and stuff, and so it is actually, there is a difference in gameplay.
Yep.
Next up, we got Celebrity Fencer. 3 and a white for a 3/2 elf druid with Alliance, which is whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on Celebrity Fencer.
This is kind of who I was trying to describe earlier.
Yeah. I got to say, because these, until I mention otherwise, because this is a collector booster, these are all just regular foil. And the foiling on this card, especially with the Cabaretti watermark, is very cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't think you can pick that up at home if you're watching. Oh, maybe.
A little bit.
A little bit. Ooh.
Movie magic there.
Yeah. Swooping Protector. It's not like an all-star of a name.
It's probably a flying creature.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Right?
Correct. You're correct.
Creature type bird.
Correct.
Does it have flash?
Correct.
Once again, I have not drafted the set. I have no idea what this card is.
2 and a white for a 2/1 flash flying, and I think it can put a shield counter on a creature that's tapped or something.
You're so close, actually.
No, I can remember that. Is it 3 and a white for a 2/1 flash flying?
It is 3 and a white for a 2/1 flash flying.
But then what does it do? Does it bounce your own creature?
Nope. It just enters with its own shield counter.
Oh, it has a shield counter.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
well
sorry.
remembered.
Thanks, Ish. Thank you. Yeah, certainly. It doesn't really save another creature.
No.
It saves you. Right.
Yeah, I guess it's to block.
Yeah. It protects you from one combat step that doesn't have.
Now, why
one
is this a
tag
protector?
creature.
This is just a guy that's out for himself.
Well, it blocks for you, right? It's like comes in with flash and it holds down, non-trample damage.
Yeah, but usually cards that are like protector of or whatever, they're like usually you're saving your other
There's some
thing.
sort of gargoyle, white mane lion, bounce your own homie or give the shield counter situation.
Knockout Blow. You remember this one?
Punch card?
It's a green hitcha card?
Fight card.
Is it green and a red?
No, it is none of those things.
Oh, this is the doubles the power or whatever and cause casualty?
Nope.
These cards. Oh, 2 and a white. Cost reduced by 2. If it targets a red or a black creature, deals 4 damage to the attacking or blocking creature.
So
or something
close.
like that.
You're very close.
It's
now.
a sideboard card.
Yeah, it only is cost reduced if it targets a red creature. Also, you gain 2 life.
Gain 2 life. Okay.
Neat.
That's a weird one.
I don't know if I've ever seen this card.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
a cycle of them.
Some of them were good enough for standard.
Yes.
Like the green one, I want to say, was like played in sideboards.
The blue one's pretty good. It's like counter anything that's 2 or less,
Right.
or counter anything if it's
red.
green.
Right, or-
I think.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called.
That's okay.
We're already onto the basic land. It's a forest.
Tap for green. Tap green. Oh yeah, when was it first printed?
1993 Alpha.
Okay. Yeah, he's good.
This is
Damn it! How does he keep getting them?
this particular forest is collector number 280. It's one of the full arts with the statue in the foreground.
Nice.
Looks really cool. All right, now we're on to the fancier cards.
Look, it's 15 printings ago's best basic land ever.
All right, we got a showcase frame, but not foil. Riveteer's Charm.
Red, black, green.
Correct.
Nice. Instant.
Instant. Exactly.
Correct.
Choose one.
I believe it's a modal spell, Graham.
Look how good we are at this. Okay, what are the modes of Riveteer's Charm now? I want to say it deals 4 damage to a creature. Or
No.
no, that was wrong. Okay, does it -5/-5 a creature?
Nope.
Okay, there's no
Puts counters on a creature.
+2/+2 a creature. We're just describing John
Exiles a
Charm.
I think so. No.
This does not target a creature.
Okay,
I think you're making this up.
all your creatures gain indestructible until turn. No.
No.
Target creature gains double strike.
No. Does
Deal
that,
4 damage to your opponent.
it?
It's wild that none
was
of these
Boros Charm,
see-
if anyone cares.
Obscura Charm saw some play, but this one, none of these other cards really did.
Weirdly, they all they looked like when you read them that maybe these were all going to be stronger than the like Alara charms, and then you tried to put them in a deck, and you're like, none of these do a thing that I care about as much as a bunch of those Alara charms.
Yeah. So this one is target opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker with the highest mana value.
Okay,
Exile the top 3 cards of your library until your next end step. You can play them, or exile target player's graveyard.
it still exiles a graveyard. That's the same as Jun Charm, right?
Yep,
Jun Charm
that's
also
Jun
has
Charm.
an exile graveyard mode. They kept that part.
We
It's
did
just-
it.
They only moved 2 modes around, and Jun Charm could +2/+2 a creature, 2++++. What was the third mode?
2
Did
damage to
Jun
each creature.
Oh, it was Pyroclasm.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I forgot that mode existed.
We did it. We got Jun Charm. Yeah.
This one is so yeah. The 3 modes on this one are like the sacrifice effect is sort of
Black.
on a few different cards. Yeah, and then there's 3 wishes. Right, it's like the red impulse draw, but originally in a blue card.
What's
which
green?
I found
What's green about this card?
exile the graveyard.
Oh,
It's pretty green.
is it?
It's not only green.
Okay, I
Like
associate it
green,
with
what-
I associate that with like Bajuka Bog. So
Yeah, green, white, and black all have access to graveyard removal. With honestly, all of them having access to mass graveyard removal as well. Yeah.
okay. Next up, we've got a showcase frame Skybridge Towers. Do you remember this cycle?
That's the white blue crackland.
Yeah, pay for it comes in
Is
tabs.
that what they're called? Cracklands?
Yeah, no, it's a good name for it.
You crack it.
Yeah. So yeah, taps for either color, in this case blue or white, and then for 2 blue
it's
white.
like an egg. It's like an egg. You
you're
sacrifice to draw a card.
You're asking 2 people that called fetches snaplands
That's
for
true.
like 15 years.
Yeah,
That's what they were called because everyone in Victoria called them Snaplands.
yeah. The YJ term for fetch lands was snap lands
Snaplands.
until about Zendikar, and then it was like, oh no, we're like exposed to the wider community that plays these in standard now. So we've got to like
People can
learn.
afford these now. We
Yeah.
have to call them the real
Yeah,
name.
we got to learn what they're actually called.
Yeah.
All right. See if you can get this one. Next up, we have a Riveteer's Charm.
Honestly,
Wait, what?
honestly,
No idea.
I mean, you exile.
Does it deal 4 damage to a creature?
I could probably figure it out. It took a little more brain power than I wanted it to.
Now the good news is that this is I can't remember what this is called, but it's like it's got the deco frame, but in foil, and it looks really cool.
Is it like an etched foil, kind of?
I don't
Not
think
really?
that I don't
Okay.
technically think that that's what this was called, but it's
Is
like,
that the right one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's 2 of
yeah,
the
yeah.
same card in the pack.
yeah
right?
Yeah.
So it's if you go to this camera, you might be able to see it, but like the border is especially shiny and gold, and it looks the
the
studio
whole
lighting's
card is-
not really helping, but
The whole card is foil, though.
the whole card is foil,
But the border is
the
extra
border
foil.
is like embossed and gold, and
This
it
looks
looks
pretty good.
really cool. The on-screen digital scan of it does not do this justice. It's very cool.
This is like a card made by Versace.
Right? It's really neat. All right. Ooh, how about this one? Wiretapping.
Oh, that is the blue hideaway enchantment.
It is
2 in a blue? 4 in a blue?
4 in a blue.
It's 4 in a blue.
4 in a blue, and
There you
then
go.
what's the condition? Hideaway 5?
Whenever you draw your first card during each of your draw steps, draw a card. Then, if you have 9 or more cards in hand, you may play the exiled card without paying its mana cost.
If you are winning the game, win the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one's just normal foil. Next, we have an extended art, Life of the Party.
Ooh, I love
Life of
this
the Party.
one.
This is from it's
from the
I've
Commander
never seen this
product.
before in my life because it's from New Capenna Commander, and I've never seen these cards in my life. What's this do?
It's 3 in a red for an 0/1 trample haste, I want to say. And if you cast it, it comes into play and makes a copy for each player. And then, but those copies can't attack you. And then they also get like +X/+O when they attack.
Almost exactly.
Something like
it
that.
also has first strike,
It's an elemental.
and
Yeah.
specifically the tokens that the opponents get are goaded.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they have to attack, but
Yeah.
they just can't.
They don't attack you, but they have to
And,
attack.
and
Yeah,
the +X is tied to the number of creatures you control.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. This card rules. It's so dope for Commander.
Right, okay.
That seems super fun. Mm-hmm. I don't know what it was about the New Capenna Commander. Wait, I remember.
Cancer.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Now, why did you
remember.
decide to get cancer
Yeah.
around then?
Yeah, right then.
Right?
Yeah. What,
I don't know.
Which member of R&D were you trying to slight in particular
I-
with the timing of your cancer?
Graham, I have talked about this Commander product on Shivam and Wheeler Love Magic with Chris Mooney, who
Yeah.
worked on the set, for probably a total of 4 hours.
Yeah.
I still find new cards.
I saw-
because I was at the PPR. I wasn't out of commission yet, right? Like I was at this PPR. I swear we played. Yeah, I played with the Ginny Fey deck. Like we played with the decks, but just nothing retained. And every time I see a card from New Capenna Commander, I'm like, what is
that
this?
that was a good EDSC. I remember
Yeah.
that EDSC.
shout out. I saw you guys are closing in on the 50th episode of Shivam and Wheeler Love Magic.
Oh, we're at 52 now.
52
nice.
now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That have been released or just that you've
That have been released.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I saw a tweet about 49. So congrats on your 500th hour of talking about Magic cards. Thank Shivam, right?
yeah.
What, James? What's the card? Someone had you sign it at a MagicCon, and I was like, "Oh, it's the perfect card for James." Where have I never seen this before? It's like it's falling through a floor or something. But it's from the New Capenna Commander,
Oh, I don't remember.
like Trapdoor or something like that. Or
I don't remember this one. Let me
someone
look.
had you sign it at a MagicCon, and I was like, "Oh, that's perfect and cheaper than Sinkhole."
Not remembering every moment of a MagicCon couldn't be me.
Yeah. All right. What about this? It's a mysterious limousine.
Oh, this one.
Oh, 3 white for a vehicle, right?
Yep.
Or am I thinking a getaway card? No,
No,
that's
you're
right.
right.
Yeah, that's
And then it's like a 4/4 vehicle with crew 3, I want to say. But when it attacks, you exile the things that crew it, and then you bring them back to the battlefield.
No,
Is there another step?
It's like crew 1, and you like stuff them into the car,
Yeah.
and they don't come back until you crew it with something else,
Oh, weird. Okay.
or like until you crew it and attack.
Nestled cleanly between Crew 3 and Crew 1 is Crew 2.
Okay.
Crew 2.
All right.
But yeah, when it ETBs or attacks, you exile something, and then if a creature is put into exile, then the other one gets out. So you kidnap.
Oh, you're taking their stuff.
Yeah,
Okay,
you kidnap something.
Yeah, right.
But then
Any
if
creature.
if you kidnap a different thing, then the other one gets kicked out.
Right. Okay, so I think after initially reading this card, I was like, so you want to target a creature you control and like get value out of the blinks, but you actually can also just exile their creature to get in for
It's
damage.
like target your first thing to get the value, and then on the attack you target their thing so they can't block.
Yeah, I guess
And
you
it's
can,
up to, so you can just leave their thing in the car.
right. So you can go like cast it, target your own thing in response, screw it, put your thing in the car, and then attack, put their thing in the car, and then get them for 4. I never saw this played in the limited environment.
I did. It was fun. Technically, this one's also extended art. If anyone's keeping score of the fanciness, I forgot to mention. We have another showcase non-foil Art Deco frame of Unleash the Inferno.
Is this the one that's like 2 and a Jund for like 7 damage to a creature or planeswalker?
It's like you deal 7 and you blow up a land, a non-basic land or something.
There's a bunch of words. Does it have the word excess damage on it?
It does.
Something to do with excess damage. I think you like exile cards equal to the excess damage from the top of your library, and you can play them until your next turn.
Close, but not quite. So
okay.
it's 1 in a Jund for an instant.
Okay.
Deals 7 to a creature or planeswalker. You were correct. When it deals excess damage, destroy target artifact or enchantment an opponent controls with mana value less than or equal to the excess damage.
Cool card.
That is a
Honestly,
cool card.
cool card.
Yeah.
Cool card.
Cool card.
We have a token. It's a fish and a dog, and a rare. Well, we've had several rares, but the final rare is a foil, fancy, embossed, edged, whatever it is, Obscura Ascendancy.
Oh,
This one was neat. So it's mana values.
yeah, you cast a thing.
It's a white, black, and a blue for an enchantment.
Yeah.
And then
You cast like non-creature spell, and you put a charge counter on it or something, and you line up the mana values with whatever you're casting. So like you cast a 1 when it has a 1, and then it increments to a 2.
right. So whenever you cast a spell, if the mana value of the spell you cast is equal to the charge counters, then you put another charge counter on it.
Yeah, and
Right?
it does.
You have to do it in order. Like
Yes.
You have to cast a 1, then you have to cast 2,
Two,
then
the
you have to
3.
cast 3, and then
Yeah.
you cast 4, and then
Yeah.
5, and then there's some big payoff.
Yeah.
I think it gives like creatures.
Double your spells or something, or
I think it's like not about creatures. Like I think it's like
like turns into
+3/+3 and flying or something.
some sort of
Close.
Chroma's Memorial.
So first of all, it's not just non-creatures. It's any spell.
Any spell.
And every time you do that, you get a spirit. So whenever you cast a spell, if its mana value is equal to 1 plus the number of soul counters, you put a soul counter on it and make a 2/2 spirit with flying. And then if there's 5 or more soul counters, all your spirits get +3/+3.
Just your spirits, not all your creatures.
Yeah. You ever lose a game of limited? Well, I guess Wheeler never drafted this set, but Nelson, you ever lose a game of limited to this?
Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, because just if they can get 2/2/2s out of it while also obviously casting other spells, like their other spells did something. So it's kind of like a weird looking but scary or lingering souls, right?
This card rules.
It's 3 mana, and then like it threatens to make a couple of 2/2s or worse. Obviously, there's situations where it's blank. Like
They
it
should-
but
Sorry, go ahead.
when it was first printed, it definitely like garnered some interest, and it was one of the pieces of Magic Twitter discourse I remember was just like, how good is this? Like, can we build constructed around this? And like it fizzled out eventually, but like definitely it was a hard card to parse how good it was. It was easy to say like, this is too complicated, I'm done. But actually the payout for this, it was only 3 mana ever, and
The trick in limited was just having the 1-drops.
Yeah, you need to have a 1-drop you could keep. So if you had any 1 mana removal, those got a lot better. Or I don't know.
Witness protection.
They should do more embossing. This is really cool.
All right.
The embossed frames. I think it's neat.
Yeah, they look good.
Yeah. All right. First pick? Anybody? Anybody want to take a stab at a first pick?
Celestial Regulator.
That's a strong first pick.
I don't know. Skybridge Tower.
Honestly. Yeah.
This pack was pretty meh for me. Like the
Limousine?
Jund removal spell is okay. You could honestly go for the Obscura Ascendancy like that. You can if you want to try.
Take a
and build around
charm,
it.
wheel a charm.
Yeah, you can
Because the other Jund player is just going to take the Unleash the Inferno.
is that yeah.
Take the Inferno and take the charm.
But is the charm even good?
The Jund.
I don't know, man.
The
I have
Jund
drafts.
picks. Honestly, the Jund picks are kind of cursed. For a first pick, you're not getting a Blitz creature. I don't know.
Like, it was so critical to be an Esper that taking Skybridge Towers is hugely defensible. I might take the Mysterious Limousine.
I think my first pick is to draft a different set.
Well, good news, because we've got Theros.
Oh.
I'll take the Wingsteed Rider, please.
This was given to us by Zach S. at MagicCon Chicago 2025. Thank you.
Given to us by Zax.
Zach.
All the Zax banded
Every
together.
Zach.
All the Zacks showed up. They put a hat round. They pooled their money together.
The Zax with a CK shook hands with Zax with a CH. They said we need to work together on this one.
We can give Loading Ready Run one pack of Theros.
All right, Nelson
Yeah.
and Wheeler.
Yeah.
If you can get every card together without missing a single thing, not one mistake, you get ice cream.
Wow. Exciting.
You already owe me ice cream from like 3 years ago.
Well, now I'll eat you ice cream.
Now I owe you 2.
If only we can nail this pack.
You have to get everything right. You can't get anything wrong.
Deal.
But you get to combine your powers.
Yeah, combine the powers.
Okay.
This isn't-
Okay.
this isn't
Cool.
between. Yeah, you guys can work together. I believe in you.
I should say thank you, Niflheon, for the once again for the pack.
I'm going to know every single card of these 100%. Don't even worry about
Appreciate the free ice cream, man.
Yeah.
I haven't
it.
doubted you for a
just let's go. Load it
right.
up, dude.
Nimbus Naya.
Pass.
2 blue enchantment creature. Bestow 4 blue enchanted creature has +2/+2 and flying, and it's a 2/2. Oh, sorry. Enchantment creature nymph.
Yeah, do we need to get creature
I'm not
type
going to
on
have
all
the
these?
collector number or the artist.
You don't need to worry about type, artist, or collector number. All I
You
care
don't even
about-
have to worry about type.
You're giving them type for free.
I'm giving them type. I
Wow.
need name. I need
Right.
mana
Did you say
value.
Nimbus? Is that the right one? Shit. Is Nimbus the blue fly?
No, you
Yes,
nailed it.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
nailed
it's-
it.
it's
Okay.
this one.
You
Yeah,
got
don't
it
worry.
completely right. Yeah,
Okay.
2 and a white. White? What am I talking about? Yeah, no, 2 and a blue. It is an nymph. You're correct. It's got bestow with flying, and enchanted creature gets +2/+2.
I could have gotten the artist one on this one too.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a good
for
last
you.
name. Palumbo.
Super good.
Big fan.
Just one more thing.
Just one more thing.
Dave Palumbo.
Are you sure that was a Naiad?
Sure, it was a nymph.
This is a good one.
You didn't say the creature itself has flying. Oh, maybe I did. I don't know.
This is like at worst, it's just a Windrake.
Yeah. No, this is a solid pick.
Yeah.
It's not usually first, but we played these. Put it on that Shore Crash Triton or whatever.
All right, Battle-wise Valor.
This is the 2 mana +2/+2 scry one, in white. It's like 1 in a white.
1 in a
Target
white for
creature gets
instant.
+2/+2 scry one.
Does it give lifelink 2 or anything?
I don't think so. I think this is what the card is.
Doesn't do first strike. Doesn't do lifelink. It only targets one creature.
Only targets one creature.
Okay.
I think that's what it is.
Do you want to have a guess at the artist?
Crumbo Palumbo.
You're completely well, except for Crumbo Palumbo. You're totally correct.
Zach Stella.
Yep, 1 in a white. Instant target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn.
Zach is
Zach Stella who painted Wise Valor? Thank you for the pack.
Zach Stella's listening to this. That's right, boys. I got you.
Nice.
For what it's worth, Zach Stella spells the name with a K, and Zach's over here spells with a H.
Okay. All right. Not the same Zach.
Oh,
Imagine going through life and changing your name from being Zach with a K to Zach with an H. Like you have a
the only
midlife crisis, and that's what you do. You keep your last name, middle name, but you're just like, family, listen, friends, I've gathered you all to here. I'm going through a big transformation.
potentially least toxic midlife crisis ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone's like, okay, sure, it's Zach now. All right. Cool.
Yeah, we support you, I guess.
All right. Love this one. Nessian Asp.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
4 and a green, 4/5, creature, snake, reach, monstrous, or 6 and a green, right?
6 and a green, yep.
And then how much monstrous is it? 4? Monsters 4? Monsters 2? Monsters 3?
I think it's Monsters 3.
Were we attacking for 7 or 8?
I think
I think it's Monsters 3.
I think it's 3.
Shit, was it Monsters 4?
I think it's 3.
Ice cream.
Maybe
hangs
it is
the balance.
4.
How big does it get?
It has 2 heads.
I'll tell you what, they either kill it or they scoop after you monsters it.
Maybe it's 4 because they have 2 heads. So that kind of in the artwork. So it shows like one head is a 4/5. The other head gets involved when it's monstrous. It gets +4/+4.
Sure. Let's go with Monsters 4.
You gonna lock in?
7 mana. You should get 4+1/+1 counters. You're putting 7 mana into it.
You came so close to losing
Monsters-
ice cream there.
Yeah, it's Monsters 4.
It's Monsters 4.
Yeah, it's Monsters 4.
Yep.
Okay.
This is art matters.
I had this one,
yeah.
Yeah.
my initial.
You did. You were right there on 4, and then you were like, wait. And you started second guessing.
I just drafted Catoblepus stuff back. Or
got the
Heroic.
Catoblepus. All right. Vaporkin.
1 in a blue, 2/1 flying.
Can't
Can
block.
only
Yeah.
block creatures with flying.
Yeah.
And the type? Not that it matters. James, did you get the type for
It's
free?
an elemental.
No, it's an elemental.
It is.
It's an elemental.
It's elemental.
Yeah.
Yeah, you nailed
Yeah.
it.
I've played this card a lot.
Yeah.
In draft
Are you-
and in Canadian Highlander.
James, are you hiding the art from us but the audience can see it?
Correct.
Okay, that's what's happening.
Yeah, whenever you don't see the card, the audience still sees the card.
Okay, I was wondering about that. Wow. Cool. Fellhide Minotaur.
This is the 2 in a black one.
This is a 2 in a black one that's
2/3.
a 2/3. And what's its other condition? Does it have any? Is this one literally Hurling Minotaur? No.
No, that's Pensive Minotaur.
This one,
Oh, this might be just vanilla. It's either vanilla or has Death Touch. This is
wanna
a
say
common,
I
right?
thought the Death Touch
Is a
one
common,
had 2
yeah.
toughness.
It's going to have more toughness and power. It's a Minotaur. That's the
No,
rule
they made
that
some 2/2s. They made some 2 like
In
there's
this
the red,
set?
Yeah, there's the red 2/2 that gives itself haste and +2/+0 when it enters, right?
That's from Gatecrash. Oh no, that's
No, that's
Skull.
also from this
That's
one.
Skull Cleaver, right? Skull Cleaver's from this set.
And then, yeah, you're right. And then next set they made a 2/2 for 2 Minotaur as well. What's the name of it again?
Fellhide.
I think it's just a 2/3 for
Fellhide
3.
Minotaur.
Yeah, I can
Okay.
picture the card with a bunch
Is it
of
just flavor text?
I
And
thi-
it's 2 generic and a black
Yeah.
for a 2/3 Minotaur?
Yeah, I think so.
It is a 2/3 Minotaur for 2 and a black with a whole bunch of text from the Theriads.
Nice.
Good job.
Nice.
Good job.
Okay.
Ooh. Crackling Triton.
Crackling Triton.
2 in a blue for a 2/3, and then you pay 2 in a red to sack it to shock something. I want to say. I think
Did this thing have 3 toughness or only 2?
it has 3 toughness.
Okay, 2 and a blue for a 2/3. I want to say you have to pay 4 to shock something.
You think it's 3 in a red?
I think it might be 3 in a red. Do you think it's 2 in a red?
I think it might be 2 in a red.
Okay.
But
It's definitely sack this to deal 2 damage.
yes. And the
To any
artwork is
target,
like
right?
"Ugh."
Yeah. You're pretty confident on the 3rd toughness?
I'm confident on the 3rd toughness. I'm not confident on the mana
mana
split.
cost?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can split it down the middle and go 3 toughness, cost 4 to activate.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm feeling the best about that. Did we lose the ice cream?
It's 3. It's 3!
Yeah. I think you're thinking of there's a 2/2 flyer
Yeah.
that you sack for 3 and a red to deal 2 damage.
So Nelson's out, but I'm in, right?
Yeah, that's how that works.
Okay.
I'll buy you ice cream, sweetheart.
Very good, though. Damn. Spark Jolt.
1 red instant, deal 1 damage to, I believe, any target now, scry 1.
1 red instant, deal 1 damage to anything, scry 1.
Although the card will say.
I'll say creature or player.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
No, wait, no.
Crackling Triton
Right,
said creature or player.
Right. This
But
was
you said
during
any target,
Planeswalker.
but it's before that.
Planeswalker
so
redirection
We're
rule.
giving you that, yeah.
That sounds right. That sounds what Spark Jolt does.
That's correct.
Okay.
All of that is right. Acolytes of Perforos hammer the world until they see the sparks of change. Obviously.
Same.
Last Breath.
1 in a white, exile creature, power 2 or less, they gain 4 life.
Yep.
Originally printed in Mercadian Masks set uncommon.
Instant. 1 and a white.
Yep. And it's got a weird bird going like, ah!
Yeah, it does have a weird bird going
Oh, yeah.
like, ah.
Standard all-star, too.
Really?
Yeah,
Card-
kills
this card got
beautiful.
played.
Back in masks. All right. Scourge Mark.
1 and a black, enchantment. Enchanted creature gets +1/+0 and death touch. Draw a card when the CTBs.
I think it's Intimidate.
Oh shit! Is it not death touch? Is it hard? Is it intimidate or menace?
It's
no.
I don't. It might not even be any of that. I think it's Intimidate, or it might be nothing. I know the one that it's
is
the
it just
harm going like this.
Yeah. Is this the one that's just 1 more power and you draw a card and there's no other ability?
I think so.
Sure. Let's
That's
do that.
what I would lock.
Drop the death touch. Sure.
Correct.
Okay.
Also, I'm only just now realizing that that's just a real beefy bicep.
Yeah.
Every other time I've looked at this, I thought
that was a
I
head.
thought that was like a blank face
Yeah.
of someone doing this.
Yeah, this is another one.
Oh,
That's their arm. Yeah.
Yeah, if you turn it sideways, and it's like, oh, that's just like someone's shoulder and real massive bicep.
oh, it's their shoulder.
This is just like the one we got in Born of the Gods or the final set that was like it looked like a figure strutting their hips, but then you look closely and it's supposed to be like a big fist hitting the
looks
ground.
like an ass.
Yeah, but it looks like a booty. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Do the
is-
hustle. Yeah.
I assume that this is mostly for the card draw and the heroic trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Griptide.
3 blue instant. Put target creature on the top or bottom of its owner's library.
I think it might be a sorcery. I think this one's a sorcery. I'm going to say sorcery if you go instant.
Perfect. Does that? I don't know. James said we had to do it together, but
Didn't we already lose?
yeah, I guess we lost. Okay.
You're
sorcery.
You are both not quite correct.
Oh, it's always top.
Always top, and it
it's
is an
an
instant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Always top.
Amen to that, brother.
I love this one. Stone Shock Giant. It's a good way to win a game.
3 red, 5/4, and then sorry. Is it monstrous? It has an ability, or is it when it like ETBs? There's an ability.
I think it has monstrous.
Monstrous.
This is the 5 red monstrous. I think
That sounds right.
all
It's
the
a lot
giants
mana.
kind of blend together in this.
Yeah.
set.
Well, I remember
They
100-handed
do
one
blend
a bit.
together.
Yeah. Okay, so what is Stone Shock? Stone Shock Giant was like you could win the game off this trigger. It was like some sort of they can't block.
Creatures
like
without flying can't block. It's Falter.
and it gets
Monstrous
1
3.
plus 1 plus encounter, 2 plus 3 plus 1 plus encounters.
We've lost the ice cream. We can do whatever we want now.
I think it might only be
I
monstrous.
think it's
2.
a 5/5 monstrous.
Oh, what does it cost though? Is it more than 5 to cast?
No, it's 5 to cast.
Before
3 red,
before James brings the card up for us in the room,
Or is it a 4/5?
Nelson was correct on the power and toughness.
Okay.
And the mana cost.
Okay.
You both were correct on the level of monstrosity and the ability. The only thing that you haven't nailed is the cost of monstrosity.
Is it not 5
It's
red
not
red?
It's not 7 mana. It's not 4 red
Is it
red
4
red.
red,
Is
red?
it 6 red?
It is.
Maybe it's only 5 red.
3 red?
No, there's only going to be 1 or 2 red pips in this monstrous cost.
There are 2 red pips, but it is a
it
total.
6? Oh, 6
a
red?
total of 8.
Oh my God,
Yes.
6 red.
Yeah,
for
but when
monstrous
it
three.
when it becomes monstrous, creatures without flying your opponent's control can't block this turn.
Yeah.
And that's you would won games with monstrosing a Stone Shock Giant.
Yeah, if they can monstrous it,
Yeah.
you're often dead. Yeah.
Oh, I'm particularly enamored by this mythical reference on this one. Sea God's Revenge.
5 and a blue. Return 3 creatures to its owner's hand. Scry 1. Sorcery.
Do you only scry 1?
Or scry 3.
I think you scry 2 or 3.
I think you scry 3. You scry 1 or you scry 3. I think it's
No, let's go with scry 1. Return 3 target tree. Is it up to 3? I think it might be up to 3. Do you think it's
Probably
3
up to
targets?
3.
They went.
Oh, it's up to 3. It's up to
I think
3.
it's up to 3. I think it's return up to 3 target creatures to their owner's hands.
Is this the set where they
Sorcery.
really started doing up to?
No, up to's been around
It's
for
been
a
around
while.
for longer.
I
Anyway,
want to say.
you are totally correct. Up to 3, scry 1.
Yeah.
It's looking like the Argos getting caught by
This was an important.
Charybdis.
This was a really important pickup if you were going to cast spells that cost more than 3 mana in this set.
Yeah.
Nice to have one of them.
Yeah.
Our last uncommon,
this.
the Insatiable Harpy.
Insatiable harpy.
Mm-hmm.
Does this have monsters too? Or is this just
Oh, this is the like 4 mana 2/2 flying lifelinker. Or it has haste.
2 black, 2/2 flying lifelink? Is that
It's just I think it's like
kind of
a
like not block creatures that flying.
the
2 or
harpies also all kind of blend together. They do different things. They just look the same. And all have the same name.
Is it 3 in a black?
Yeah, 3 in a black.
Is it just 3 in a black for a 2/2 flying lifelink?
That sounds right. Or it's flying haste.
Does it only like have lifelink when it attacks or something weird like that?
No.
No. Okay. All right.
It's really funny because in my seat, there's a period where like I could interject and be like, "Yep, But if I just am silent, then sometimes you talk yourself away from the correct answer.
All right. Is it 2 black? Or
It is
3 black?
2 black.
Oh, it's
black,
this
black.
one.
2 black for 2
Two
flying.
black.
Another
2/2
stupid
flying life
4-mana harpy.
Yeah.
With like flying and haste from Born of the Gods
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a weird bird going. All right. And we have a mountain.
Tap that red.
Yep. And
got
our
that
rare is it's the Hecatoncheires itself, the 100-handed one.
Oh, we were just talking about it. 2 white, 3/5. Does it have reach to start off, or does it just have monstrous and it gets abilities?
I think it's 3 white.
No, really? Is 100-handed one a 5-drop? The monstrous might be 3 white. Maybe
Maybe the monstrous is 3. It doesn't have reach.
Okay, it doesn't have reach, but it's a 3/5, and then when it becomes monstrous, it can block an additional 99 creatures. But
Yeah.
how big does it get on monstrous? 3? 5? Does it get really big on monstrous? And what does the monstrous cost? I was like bragging I remember this card before, but really I just remember that it was a 3.
Yeah, I could vaguely describe what
Yeah.
it does, but
Okay, I think it's 2 white, 3/5 giant, monstrous. What makes the most sense on this monstrous cost? I think the monstrous might be 3 white. Like I think the monstrous might be only 1 more mana than the mana.
yeah, that sounds about right.
And then how big does it get?
I don't know, man. I really wish we picked a set from a time where I drank less.
Monstrous 3. I'm going to go with monstrous 3, and when it becomes monstrous, it can now block 100 creatures.
Before we see anything, it is a 3/5 for 2 white. It is monstrous 3. When it becomes monstrous, it can block an additional 99 creatures. You got all that. It does have an ability before you monstrous it, but it's not reach.
Vigilance?
It's vigilance.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the monstrous cost, you said 3 white?
Yeah.
It is 3 white.
Oh, it's 6 mana. Shoot. Okay.
Yeah.
They did put a third color pip in some of these.
This card is
monstrous abilities.
facing the opposite direction that it was in my brain. That's so funny.
You thought that he was
You thought
turning
you were just
the other
looking
way?
I thought he was
butt?
looking this way, not that way.
Okay, fair
Yeah.
enough.
Damn.
Man.
You did pretty well there, though, honestly.
Yeah, James, I think we deserve ice cream anyway.
All right, we'll see. Check the freezer later.
Friesler?
Freezer later. You know
Okay.
what I'm talking about.
Sounds good.
Why don't we call it the freezer?
Why don't
We
we
do
call
now.
Why don't we call James the Freezer?
You are more than welcome to call me the freezer.
all right.
All right, we're going to get big
Starting
on
it here.
TikTok.
Yeah.
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 Incredible.
We'll be the Costco lads with the Friesler. And finally, we have a pack of Ravnica Cidade das Guildas.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
What language is that?
This is Ravnica City of Guilds, an avocado set given to us by Joe, a.k.a. Irsan from chat. Hello.
Thank you, Irsan.
From MagicCon Chicago 2025. Yes, this is Ravnica City of Guilds, but it's not in English.
Sounds like it's in Spanish, though. Is
It sounds like it's in
Spanish,
Spanish.
Portuguese, or Italian,
Yeah.
Right, okay.
or Japanese.
Maybe it's Japanese.
I don't think it's Japanese. All right, this will be fun.
I don't know if we can play this game, Graham.
Bankusar a mistura.
Oh,
Is that operative or informant? Do you think?
Bankura
Is this like a...
Mistura is the key point here.
Okay.
of mysteries.
Okay, this is gonna be fun because I recognize this art. This is Muddle the Mixture.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
It's blue,
Counter and instant sorcery.
instant
Transmute 3.
transmute 1 blue.
Yeah.
Aha! Oh, there we go. Yeah. All right. Diabrete de erva fetida. Fetida.
Oh. Fetid.
Yeah.
Tattered Drake.
Maybe Tattered Drake, 4 blue for a 2/2.
Creatura type Diabrete.
Diabrete.
I think it's
Is it Shambling Shell? 1 black green for a 3/1 dredge.
It's
1
got Vor.
flying.
Yes.
yeah, it's Tattered Drake.
Is it Tattered Drake?
I think
Is
it's
it
and
2/2?
a black
Regenerates
regenerate.
Regenerates for a black?
No.
Is it a 2/2?
No. It's
Not a 2/2. It's got 4. Is it a 4/4?
I think the fetida, as in like fetid.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Is This has a gross name.
Is it Fetid Imp?
Is that what it is? I
Oh.
think
One in a black for a 1/2.
1/2?
Pay a black, gains death touch.
Nope. It's not. It's 2 in a black for a 1/2 with flying.
Stinkweed Imp.
Stinkweed. Stinkies. It's the one with dredge.
Dredge 5.
It's Stinkweed Imp.
Stinkweed Imp.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah.
Incredible. We got there, team.
Toda vesky causa dano combata.
This is like the original
wet
Dredge
creature.
When it deals combat damage to a creature,
and it
destroy
has,
that
and it does have
creature.
pseudo death touch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love me a stinkers.
Yeah.
Good old stinkers. All right. Oh no, I do not know this one. Aprendiz de mago de cantelhas. Apprentice something.
Spark Mage
Mage.
Apprentice.
Spark Mage.
One in a red for a
one,
1/1
one,
ETB
two.
ping.
It ping. Does it ping
Taps
the
for
player?
a red.
Just player or creature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taps for a red.
Is this a human that we're supposed to know, or does it just is a really like artist's friend reference face?
Yeah, it's usually Anson Maddox.
Just painting himself.
Oh, it's Mark Poole.
Mark Poole. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Mark
Okay.
Poole.
No, but I mean the person
Yeah.
in the thing.
In the
is
paint
usually
usually
Anson
Usually
Maddox.
Anson Maddox. That's very funny.
Anson, you busy? Come sit here for 3 hours while I paint this magic card.
Ooh,
Worked for Ideas Unbound.
Punhos de Carvalho.
Oh, the card.
Diddle-a-dun. Yeah.
Punhos?
Punhos de Carvalho. Is it a creature?
No, but I know this one from the art.
Seeds of Strength? Is it a green-white to cast?
No, not Seeds of Strength. It does make a sapperling.
Oh, is it 3 and a white?
Nope.
Okay. Does it make 3 sapperlings? No. 3 green.
I believe this makes 2 sapperlings.
Oh, Fists of Strength
Fists
or whatever.
of
Fists of
Ironwood?
Fertility or something. Yeah, 1 in a green for an enchantment creature or aura enchantment creature. Gives it trample and it makes 2/1/1s.
How is it spelled?
Punhos?
Yeah.
Punhos.
Okay.
Punhos
Punos.
de Carvalho. Like as in like Marcio Carvalho.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, same name. Neat.
All right. Oh. See if you can figure this one out. Protector Centauro.
Centaur Protector?
2 and a hybrid green-white for a 3/1 Centaur that ETBs both players gain 3 life or something.
When it dies. When it dies. I think it's called Centaur Safeguard.
Centaur Safeguard. Yeah.
Quando
Protector.
Protector Centauro e colore.
Where does the life go?
no-
Do we both gain life?
I think you both gain life. It's got hybrid green-white.
Like 3 life.
Wait, no. Centaur Healer is both players gain. This one is you gain 3.
Colocado
Okay.
no cemiterio.
Yeah.
Vindo do jogo voce
You
poro
may
ganar.
gain 3 life.
Oh,
gain 3
yeah,
life.
Safeguard. Okay, that's
Yeah,
the part.
the other one that's a 3/3 for 3 from Return to Ravnica
Is Healer.
we
Both players gain 4.
immediately.
This was in
that
my
was
first
so
commander
cool.
deck. Because my first commander deck was just going on Gatherer, because Scryfall didn't exist, and looking for any card that was green and white.
Right.
Yeah. It was, honestly, sweet.
It's not a bad way to build a commander deck.
It's fine, yeah. Oh, interesting. Servo do Litoral, or Littoral.
Is it a creature?
It is a creature. I recognize it, but I don't know the name. I'll describe the abilities.
Okay.
It's a 4/4. It has Defender. For 3 blue.
Oh,
And it has 2.
and it can
It has 2 activated abilities.
Yeah, the activates tap and untap itself. or
Tide
something?
Wall Barricade is I think what it's called.
No,
Tidewater Barricade.
Yeah, what the heck is this thing? Can it attack? Like if you pay mana?
No, it
Does
taps or untaps.
Nope.
Or
It can.
Tidewater Minion, Tidewater Barricade.
For 4 mana, Servo do Litoral perde a habilidad de defensor
Yeah.
ate o final
Yeah, it can
turno.
attack.
that could mean anything.
I think it
Does
means
it have
can-
another ability though? Does it have 2 abilities? Or
Yeah,
just-
it has the 4 mana, which I think says it can attack as though it didn't have Defender, and then a tap
Yeah.
to, I think, untap something else. Yeah.
Tidewater something.
Okay.
You got there. It was a minion.
Tidewater Minion. That's what it was. Okay.
Oh,
Tidewater Minion.
all right, cool.
This card was cool.
Yeah, you can untap your Time Vault with it
Yeah.
and kill them.
Yeah.
Memoria fragmentada, or possibly it's pronounced fragmentada.
This is
Surely that just means
one and a black for an instant. Remove 4 creatures or 4 cards from any target graveyard, and it transmutes for 1 black block.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
And the English name is Shred Memory.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I couldn't remember, but I heard Memoria, and I was like, it's Shred Memory. But
Shred.
so I couldn't actually remember the name Shred Memory. Yeah.
Huva de Brasas?
Not City of Brass.
Huva de Brass.
Huva de Brass.
Or Chuva? I still don't know what language I'm pronouncing.
Sure. Yeah, no worries.
Is there not a little language indicator at the bottom?
Is this
Nope.
Is
Actually,
this
here, pass me one of those cards so I can see what it is.
Is this
the
a
Shred
creature?
Memory?
There you go.
Thank you.
No, this is a Fetizio.
I think this is
Fetizzo.
Spanish. Oh wait.
I think it might be Portuguese, which I'm not familiar with.
Maybe it is Italian. No, I don't know. Hey,
I don't think it's Italian. I think it's Portuguese because
Right,
it
okay.
looks. It's the most similar I've seen to Spanish, but I've read Spanish.
gotcha.
This is Portuguese.
Hey.
Apologies to any of my relatives watching.
Sorry. Any Portuguese
Apologies
speakers,
to
we are butchering the heck out of it.
Portugal. Anyway,
Ooh, boy.
Okay, sorry. So
Huva de Brasas.
is it a creature? Sorry.
No, it's a Fetizzo, which I think is sorcery. Because it's because Shred Memory is Magica Instantánea.
Do you want to show us the art or something? I don't have anything here.
Huva de Brasas causa un punto de dano a cada criatura e a cada jogador.
Deals
1 damage to a
it's the
creature and a player?
It's the I think it's the Radiant one, right?
It's 1 in a red, and I think it just deals 1 damage to a creature. and
Rain
1
of
damage to a
Embers.
player.
Rain of
Rain
Embers.
of Embers.
Rain of
One
Embers.
every creature of your opponent's control? Is it Rain of
I think it's Rain
each
of
creature
Embers.
and each player?
Oh,
Each creature
okay.
and each
Dano,
Yeah.
cada criatura, e cada jogador. Love jogador as player. That's great. All right. Caricia da Dreade.
Some sort of dryad? Is this a 1-2?
No, this is another Magica Instantánea.
Okay.
Dryad Spark?
What's
Dryad's Caress.
Is it-
It's Dryad's Caress.
What's
Dryad's
that?
Crest?
It's like a fog that gains life.
For a green.
If you pay white.
I think so. It's
Yeah.
4 green, and then voce gana un punto de vida para cada
Sorry,
criatura dum jogo.
It's a
All right.
congregate that's a vitalize.
Dryad's Caress. Okay, so you gain 1 life for each creature in play, and then if white was spent to cast it, you untap all your creatures.
So this isn't a fog, it's that ambush their attacking creatures kind of spell.
Yeah.
Right?
And
Which,
you also- 1
does
life
that
for each
have-
creature in play.
Does this ability have a card that kind of did it first? Do you know what I mean?
Vitalize. Yeah,
Sure.
1 mana instant on tap all your things.
Sure. Vitalize.
Ooh.
2 arms. Exclamation mark.
Right.
I think you can get this one from the name. Legionario Cavaliero da Nota. Nuata.
Sky Knight Legionnaire.
Yeah.
1 red, white for a 2/2 flying haste.
Hell yeah.
This card blew my mind when I saw it.
Yeah.
This card still rips.
This was one of their preview cards. They were hyping up. I had just stopped playing Magic because Savers of Kamigawa was terrible.
And then you saw Watch
and I
Wolf.
was like,
Yeah.
this is so much. I could just use this money for things I could smoke instead of playing. And I was a teenager. I was 30 years old. No, I was a teenager. And when they're like, check out Ravnica, and they showed Sky Knight Legionnaire and Temple Garden. And I remember being like, oh no. I made a mistake.
Despir da Realidad. Realidade?
Oh,
Is this an uncommon?
Nope, not yet. Unless they're... Do we not have... Nope, not yet.
Despair Realidad.
It's like... Okay, it's 1 in a blue for a Magica Instantánea.
Oh, Peel from Reality. Target
Yeah.
creature you control and target creature you don't control. Return them both to your hand. To their hands.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Original printing of Peel from Reality.
Cool. Love that.
Also known
This
as
is kind
Run
of-
Away Together.
This is kind of a card that I just assume was in Mirage first. You know?
Right.
Right.
Like it just has that vibe of
feels
like it's
like
been
it.
around forever.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to tell you how long ago this set was printed.
Actually, hey, don't worry about it, man. 20 years ago?
Yeah.
I have a guess as to what this one might be called, but as written, it is Festival do Pacto das Guildas.
Yep. X White.
Festival of the Guild Pact.
That would be my guess, too.
Instant. Prevent the next Sorry, I wasn't going to remember all this stuff. I might have remembered that it draws a card. I thought it might have just been doing.
This is just one white draw card at instant speed, which did not really exist.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of messed up.
No one cared
actually.
about that enough back when it was first printed.
Yeah, this card's not good, but it's like shockingly, like mechanically unique.
Yeah, like if we were to go back and play this standard format again, there might be someone who was like, whoa. Just
white
like make sure
cantrip.
you get these Festival of Guild packs in so that you're like cantripping in your blue-white control deck often enough. And like might have seen more play with
And
today's
then randomly
deck
prevent some
knowledge.
damage, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Tron was a thing. Like you had Tron lands, you could just be like, fog you, draw a card.
Yep.
I think you'd be able to get this one from the name too. Carceriero do Mausoleo.
And you think we can get that.
Mausoleo.
Oh, Mausoleum Turnkey.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, Mausoleum Turkey is
Three
what.
and
Don't-
tricky. Yeah.
Oh, you got
3
it,
and a
okay.
black for a 3/2 ogre, and when it dies, you can get back a creature from your graveyard to your hand.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
opponent's
Oh,
choice.
of an opponent's
Yeah,
choice, right?
we would have known the turkey.
I like
my Mausoleum Turkey.
Carcerero, like as in like
Yes,
incarcerated
jail or whatever,
Yeah,
yeah.
jail of the mausoleum.
Right.
Yeah. This card blew my mind when we played at GP Calgary. I think it would have been. It would have had to have been when we did the Japanese Ravnica
yeah.
sealed, because we couldn't read it. Everyone was like looking them up on Google or whatever. Luz Devoradora. Luz, Luz, Devoradora.
I mean, Vora might be flying, right?
I don't remember the name, but I think I can remember what it does.
This is such a weird game we're playing where we're
It's-
like mispronouncing Portuguese names of cards and trying to guess what they are.
I think it's like Lux something. It's 1 white for an instant with Convoke, and you exile an attacking creature.
Oh, Devouring Light.
Devouring Light.
Yeah, because loses light.
Right. So 1 white for instant, target player sacrifices an attacking creature.
You exile the
Exile
attacking
it.
player.
Oh, remove target.
That's why I was like, wait, I can cast this for free and just exile something?
Yeah, this one's not joking around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
This
very,
card
very
saw
cool.
some constructed play, actually. Yeah.
Woohoo! Very nice. A rare
Roberto.
Jardim do Templo.
Temple Garden.
Yeah, we got a
Nice.
little temple garden. It's a Floresta Plenizi.
Very good.
Ta-da! Temple garden.
What luck.
This was also in my first commander deck.
We have opened like a handful of OG Ravnica packs for Tap.
Getting
And
a
I
lot of
think
drawbacks.
we might
100%?
be like 100% or like 80%. Because it happened last time. Kathleen opened like a Watery Grave. I think,
Yeah.
or Steam Vent? Or not Steam Vents. That would be Guild
dope.
Pack.
Right.
Yeah.
Overrun
Sweet.
Tomb, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's very, very cool. Hey, thank you so much, Earson, a.k.a. Joe. We really appreciate that. And apologies to our Portuguese listeners.
Yeah.
I
Just pretend we pronounce those words
will
correctly.
go look into how to pronounce your language later.
He's not going to do
I'm not going to do that. For the rest of these, tune into the Cracker Pack whenever it is airing. Until we talk to you next time, that's going to do it. So I want to remind you all that the show is sponsored by Card Kingdom. Check out cardkingdom.com/LRR. There will be buttons. Ask them for them.
They don't say whatever Wheeler's about to spit. They don't say that.
I mean, I think we probably should let them. At least the ADHD one would be good.
The ADHD one's great. Yeah.
Dragon Shield, use the code LRRMTG5, get yourself a discount there. You can also buy Dragon Shield sleeves with our designs from our store, store.loadingreadyrun.com. And of course, this show and everything we do is brought to you by you on our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun, or by becoming a member on this channel with the shout outs to come at the end, of this video. Until next time, I've been Graham, joined by Nelson.
Hey.
And Wheeler.
I had one drink.
James has been here on Tech. Heather edits these and gets them online. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. We'll talk to you next time. Bye, everybody.